All right, again, this is your story, Ronnie Harbel, and that's a long time to almost 1 week po tayo. We don't have upload or my video, and I'm not active actually for almost 1 week. You know why? Because the problem is we don't have electricity, we don't have water, we don't have internet and data, and yeah, that's for 1 week we are really struggling in our what happened, the result uh, of typhoon Tino was struck in our province here in Negros Occidental, and a lot of people was died. You know why? Because of this situation was happened last week, because of typhoon Tino, and lot of lives was missing because of the water, because of flooding and landslide from the Canlaon volcano. Well, again, here are your share your story, Ronnie Harbel, and we're gonna talk about the situation tonight. And I hope you, if you don't subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel and please click the notification bell that you can be updated my new video, and you can like and comment in the comment section, and whatever you are concerned about my video and whatever we're talking about in this new upload video. Anyway, um, yes, again, share your story, Ronnie Harbel, because we're gonna talk the story what happened of Typhoon Tino, and hundreds of lives was Typhoon Tino killing of hundreds people was died because of this calamity what struck down in Negros Occidental. Well, and that's what's happening, no. But ating pong bigyan siyang diin kung paano po talaga nagkaroon, no, ang sitwasyon ng mga ganitong bagay na nangyayari sa ngayon. And it's really sad to say na talagang napakahirap po talaga ng aming sitwasyon sa panahong ito, because why? And dahil ito po talagang halos po, no, ang nangyari dito. Next nating mga video ay ating pong share ng bawat cities or banwa or town that was destroyed by the uh, Typhoon Tino. And not only by because of typhoon, but because of the people are doing illegal logging from from the mountains, and also in Canlaon volcano. So you see about the situation of that picture, and about that happening right now, okay, on this picture, and that's you see what the picture is, and lot of people was died because of this typhoon Tino. Nakakalungkot lang actually. I'm really really sad to share with you right now because of this nangyari. Marami po talagang nawasak na mga bahay, or so many houses was destroyed, even their cars, even their livelihoods, their kahit po mga kanilang po mga alagang hayop ay talagang nawasak po talaga, pati po talagang mga struktura, no, na talagang nangyari. Yan po, nakikita po natin yan. So that was what happened. That was November 4 of the Typhoon Tino. And that, yeah. So I hope you uh, this is part of La Casilianas, one of my yung lugar na pinupuntahan ko palagi na share sa inyo, no. Kung saan po nilalakad ko for almost 3 kilometers. So that's real. Well, yan po ang nakakalungkot. But of course, and we are really affected about the situation, and that's why Sabi ko nga, no, I told you before, uh, we are really struggling. We are struggling in our food, in electricity, the waters. Uh, yeah, for 1 week, we actually we are losing some of our uh, almost sa mga tao talaga na talagang nawalan po ng hanap buhay. Oo, nasira ang kanila po talagang pinaghirapan. Mga negosyo po. So, dito naman po sa amin ay simply as a pastor in our church, as a chairman and as a leader. So, hindi ko po pwedeng pababayaan din po ang amin. Kasi alam niyo po, pagdating po talaga sa government, ay wala po talaga tayong makukuha. O, ang church. So, marami pa akong isi-share na story po ngayon sa inyo. Dahil po ay talagang grabe po ang aming mga uh, pinagdaanan din po sa sitwasyon na dumating na talagang nag-struck down po yung Typhoon Tino. So, I just want to thank for my sister, my brother, biological sister and my biological brother that helping us for this that we can be help. We can help our brothers and sisters in the church, and yes, and of course in the community that we can help too. So, and I hope and I pray that we can help more. So, ito po at isi-share ko po sa inyo and paano po kami nagkaroon ito ng tulong sa mga tao pong talagang nahirapan. Actually, that's only by 5 kilos. 5 kilos and canned goods and noodles. So I just want to thank for my sister. That's why I just want to thank my sister and biological sister and my biological brother that helping me. They helping us for distributing um, these food packs. So yan po at nakita at talagang masayang-masaya sila at actually konti pa lang naman yan. So I'm counting around more or less 300 uh, people in our little organization or little group of our organization, which is marami po talagang tutulungan. So ito pa lang po ang aming naabot, no, na pagtulong sa kanila. Sana po aming pong patuloy-tuloy pa na marami pa pong matutulungan. So actually, hindi naman po lahat kasi iba naman po ay maganda naman po ang kanilang hindi naman po naapektuhan ng iba at talagang mayroon po silang hanap buhay pa rin. Pero yung iba talaga ay halos, no, sa simula po ng 1 week na yon ay talagang walang trabaho. Ang problema po kasi na-evacuate po sila. No? Na-evacuate sila pero sa kasamang palad, I'm sorry po talaga. No? Nakakalungkot na talaga sa ganitong sitwasyon. Although, ito kasi ang natawag pong politikay. No? Sinasabi ko nga, no? Actually, I just want to share with you na kung ano pong naranasan ng aming mga kapatid sa evacuation. Talagang gutom po talaga sila.
Awesome!
Awesome pa ba yun? Well, totoo po yan. Talagang gutom po sila doon at sabi nga nila nung sila in-evacuate noong Tuesday, then umuwi sila agad ng Wednesday kasi gutom po talaga. Wala po silang ano doon, pagkain. Ay, actually may pagkain pero ano na po, limitation. Yung kanilang almusal sa pananghalian, their breakfast and lunch was isang bisis lang po. That's 11 o'clock. And after that, wala na po. Okay, sa gabi na naman, mga 6 o'clock. Then wala na, gutom po. Sabi nga nila, parang, although, mas maigi nga talaga i-evacuate sila, no? Para for a better place. Kaya, dahil po ang kanilang mga bahay talaga ay nagkatanggal-tanggal po ang mga bubong, mga yero, mga dingding po sa kanilang bahay. Hindi ko lang po na kuna ng picture yan. But anyway, yan po. Pero meron po akong share pa po sa inyo, no, patungkol din po sa aming church na bumagsak po talaga sa mga bahay ng aming mga kapatid sa panampalataya. Talagang binagsakan po ng ng malaking punong yon. Buti wala po sila doon. But anyway, we'll talk about the next video. But ito po. So, nandun po sila sa evacuation. Kalungkot. Kaya nung umulit po yung Typhoon O1 ng last, ng kahapon ba? Ng Saturday. Kasi Monday na ngayon. So, nung Saturday, ay sinabihan sila ulit na mag-evacuate. Kaya ang ginawa nila ay nagdala na po sila ng mga bigas. Yung bigas po, yun ay binigay ko rin po nung Saturday, nung Friday na yon. Kasi nagdala na ako doon sa community. No? Sa community. Yan po ang kanilang dinala at ayan po. Binigyan po natin sila para po makatulong po. No? At ito po, ipa-share ko sa inyo. Yung sasabi ko, community. Binigyan po, yan. Binigyan natin po sila dyan. Yan. At nakita po natin, no? At nakalungkot lang po talaga. So, in the next Sunday, ay hindi ko po alam na dinala naman po sila sa evacuation dahil po siyempre nag-announce na po ng patungkol kay Typhoon O1 at talagang pati po yung Visayas ay dala na rin po. Kaya ito mo ay ginawa po natin at maraming salamat po talaga sa aking kapatid. No? Sa aking dalawang kapatid na talagang tumulong sa atin ng sakong bigas at mga canned goods saka noodles po. So ito po at kinabukasan ay nung Sunday kahapon tayo po nagbigay na po sa kanila ng tulong. Yan po. So, yan po ang ating ginawa at kita po natin at 22 packs po. Actually, ang iba po wala po sa picture pa dyan. No? At binigyan natin. So, ang iba naman ay tinanggap lang yung canned goods, noodles, saka kasi may mga bigas sila doon sa isang church namin sa Dulao. So, ang iba naman ay siyempre maraming bigas sa kanila doon. So, ito po, at yun lang pong binigay. Ang iba naman ay talagang 22 packs po ang ating binigay po sa kanila. Yan po, at sana po huwag nating kaligtaan po no, sa bawat sakuna ay hindi na po natin talagang titigilan. So, ingat po tayo, manalangin, at lagi po nating tandaan na humingi lagi tayong humingi ng tulong. Manalangin po tayo sa ating Panginoon. Dahil alam ko, yung Panginoon po hindi po tayo papabayaan at iiwanan as long po tayo itatawag sa Kanya. Okay? So, update po natin mga panibagong video. Next nating video ay patungkol po sa sinalanta ng bagyo. Grabe, no? So at least na we help somebody para tayo makatulong. Sana nga ito po ay magiging susi din ang ating aking channels, ang ating mga channels, depende po sa inyo. Sa akin kasi ito po yung purpose ko pag yung channel kong ito ay talagang i-bless ng Panginoon. Yes, ito po ang aking desire po talaga. So huwag kaligtaan subscribe po sa aking channel, Serious Story Ronnie Harabel. Yeah, and huwag kalimutan mag-like, mag-comment, and paki-click na ng notification bell para po lagi po kayong matunugan ng aking bagong video. Again, maraming salamat sa pakinig, or thank you for hearing me, staying with me right now in this video. I hope you will enjoy, and God bless everyone, and God will protect every one of us, because not only here in the Philippines was mga sitwasyon or the situation is let us be protected, or the Lord will cover us by His blood. I pray in the name of Jesus Christ. God bless you all. See you again in the next video. Bye-bye, and God bless everyone.